Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group Tsupremacy. Today we will present our group project entitled Opportunity of Electrical Energy Saving on Society Building. My name is Irfan Hakim Berizal and I will explain my part which is introduction. So Malaysia is among the highest consumers in terms of consumption and intensity of energy per capita in Asia. Malaysia's final energy consumption had increased from 20 million tonne in 1990 to about 80 million tonne in 2010. Reflecting an annual average growth rate of 6%, the amount of energy we use daily is a big concern, considering its impact on the environment. In this regard, being energy efficient is one way to cut down the amount of energy we use. Energy efficiency involves reducing the amount of energy required to power manufacturing plants, homes, commercial buildings, vehicles, and more. Energy efficient equipment produces the same amount of output as traditional equipment but less energy. So here is the interactive chart of total energy consumption in Malaysia. So as we can see here, for the past 30 years, the amount of total energy consumption has been increasing almost every year. So with the total amount of energy that been increasing for almost every year, so why the needs for electrical energy saving are so important? So for the first one is to keep the environment clean. The power plants that generate the energy used in the home utilize fossil fuels, releasing unfriendly pollution into the natural environment. If not curtailed, they may do great damage, endangering life and the ecosystem itself. And the second one is save money. It is clear that using high energy equipment does no good regarding keeping energy bills low. The more energy consumed, the higher energy bill. This is one reason why the Malaysian government is seriously promoting energy efficient products. So what has the government done toward energy efficiency? For the first one is labeling and rating. So this has been introduced on a voluntary basis in 2005. Provide energy performance information labels and help consumers make informed choices when purchasing electrical appliances such as refrigerators, air conditioners, televisions, fans and lightings. So this is the logo. And the second one is the SAFE program. The SAFE program was launched on July 7, 2011 with two main objectives. The first one is to increase the number of energy efficient electrical equipment or appliances in the market, and the second one is to increase public awareness to purchase energy efficient equipment that can reduce electricity consumption. Through this program, purchasers of refrigerators, air conditioning and energy efficient chiller will get a rebate of 100 to 200 ringgit. That is all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afir Ridwan bin Adri Nirwan. Today I will present about my part that is introduction for background of society building that we choose. So for our group Tsupremacy, we choose Dewan Serbaguna Felda Batu Lapan located at Changlong, Kedah as our society building for project electrical energy saving. This multi-purpose hall owned by Majlis Belia Felda Kedah Darul Aman Perlis. The person in charge of this hall is Muhammad Syukri bin Samsudin, Secretary Persatuan Majlis Belia, Muhammad Fikri bin Nasri, Chairman of Persatuan Majlis Belia, and also Syamil bin Salim, Committee Member of Persatuan Majlis Belia. So the three person is in charge for this hall. So for the daily energy profile for this hall is being used as a badminton court. The badminton court is used for public to play badminton. Every day is packed with the reservation for use of this badminton court. This hall have two badminton court that already have complete with the net. For other use for this hall, there is a wedding ceremony, but not too many, because wedding ceremony always been held within the season, like school holiday season. So when the school holiday is in season, this hall will be packed with many reservation. So this is for this hall average energy monthly that we use. So this all information I take from the bill that we get from the secretary that in charge for this hall. So all have 6 month of bill, or I add all of this and divide by 6 for 6 months. So we will get 443.83 kilowatt per hour for average energy money that we use for the hall. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adam Ismail, and I will present about electrical energy audit. So for the day of it, which is we go to the interview session with secretary and visit site session with secretary, is 28 December 2022. So for the start is we're gonna name of audits, which is first is Muhammad Fikri bin Nasri, which is chairman of Persatuan Majlis Belia. Second is Muhammad Shukri bin Samsudin, which is secretary of Persatuan Majlis Belia. And lastly is Shazmi bin Salib, which is a committee member of Persatuan Majlis Belia. For the first one to audit this is introduction of every audit, which is already mentioned, name before. Every member gives self-introduction such as name, code, and position in organization. Second is find the use of the society building and the frequency it being used for certain activity. This hall is a multi-purpose hall that being expedited card for daily use and wedding ceremony, but in the certain seasons such as public holiday season. The other use for this hall also being used as an informal ceremony that need hall to be held. And third is as for average bill. The person in charge for paying the electrical bills for this hall, that is secretary for this organization, they just use the MB apps for the payment every month. So every month bills for this hall are being saved in the apps. For the fourth, check all electrical equipment in the society building and its rating. After the interview session ended, the authority asked our group to visit the hall and explain all the electrical equipment that have in the hall, such as lamp, fan, air conditioner, and socket. So for the power for each equipment, which is the first one is one lamp wall is equal to 28 watt, and for the second is a fan wall. One fan wall is 180 watt. For the third one is air conditioner. One air conditioner is equal to 2.5 horsepower, and lastly is one socket is equal to 250 watt. Okay, for the next is result.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rizal. Okay, we continue our result analysis for this system. Okay, a detailed analysis is conducted in the Dewan Serbaguna Negara 48, and the analysis of the energy consumption, payment, and area is identified. For the characteristic of this building consists of the one operational floor, which is a hall, which is provide basic facility to the people, which is include the badminton court, wedding ceremony, and civil activity around this place. Okay. For the first graph, we show the average monthly energy consumption, which is it will provide by the person in the charge. Encik Muhammad Syukri bin Samsudin, energy utilized between June to December 2022 was from 250 kilowatt hour to the 832 kilowatt hour. The second graph shows average cost monthly of several months, which is average at 500 ringgit to 800 ringgit per month. In the energy consumption in 2022 is lower compared to the year 2021. Expect in June, and the average of energy consumption in the past 7 months, from June to December, was 443.83 kilowatt hour. This is was observed from the electricity billing received the DMB, which is the National Electricity Company. Yes, the daily energy consumption for different applies category available in Dewan Serbaguna Federal 48 was then analyzed and show this pie chart, which is the category as available. Other consist of applies like a speaker and the project block, and many more which consume a small amount of power. On the finally, the land hall which is used, average used in this hall, which is the land hall, equal to 35%. Following air conditioning, which is 36%. Then the wall fans, 19%, and lastly the microphone, which is equal to 5% for each use per day. Next, the table shows the calculation of total load of payment, which is we find the total energy on the data collected, which is the lamp hall. For the example, the lamp hall has 40 lights, which is times this power, which is 28 watt, equal to 1120 watt for total. Next, for the air conditioner, it uses 2.5 horsepower, which is calculate in 1 horsepower equal to 746 watt. Okay, we times 2.5 horsepower times 746 and times the quantity of air conditioner is 12. The total of air conditioner is 22,380 watt. And for the wall fans, it has 10 units times 180 watt equal to 1,800 watt. And then lastly, for the socket, use 30 ampere, which is it has 6 units is times 250 watt equal to 1,500 watt. So the total energy of electrical equipment is sum of all the total energy, and we got the value is 26,800 watt. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The recommendation on how to save the electrical usage and save our money from paying the highest bill. My name is Muhammad Mukri bin Muhammad Isli. So the recommendation on low cost energy. The first point is we have to switch off the light or turning off the light when there is no usage on the hall. This way to save available energy up to 10%. How we can adapt this behavior? We can write the signboard says that please turn off the light when leaving the hall, so the user read it and turn off the light. This way we can save more energy and save our money too. The second point is we can unplug the electrical appliance when it's not used. This apply to the fan or socket because we cannot reach the aircon socket. Why? Because it is too high. You can reach it using a leader. The third point is we can reduce the electrical energy from planting the tree around the hall. But this is not take like 2 or 5 days. This may take a month and maybe a year. Why we have to plant the tree? Because it could save our money by reducing the energy consumption from heating and cooling by 25%. And the fourth one is we have to use the natural light, which is the sun, at some point like morning, afternoon, evening. Either we should not turn on the light all the time, because using natural light can save up to 10%. The recommendation on low cost electrical energy saving. We can install the movement sensor on the hall. This movement sensor can save about 20% of the electrical energy. The motion sensor have a simple work. When it detects no movement, it will turn off the light automatically. So it's very useful to be installed in the hall. Second point is the setiausaha need to change the old appliance to the 5-star appliance. Why? Because the 5-star appliance could save about 10% of energy, of electrical energy. Why? Because the electrical appliance that have a 5-star certificate is very efficient and can save our energy and our money efficiently. So the last slide is I take one example calculation, which is I take a motion sensor. As we know, the motion sensor could save about 20% of the energy saving. So let's take a look at when we take all the lamp, all the LED light, which is 40 units. So the 40 unit consume like 1120 watt. We multiply by 20%. So we save about 224 watt from 1120 when we use the motion sensor, which is we could save 896 watt from 1120 watt if we install this in our hall. That's all from me. Thank you.
For conclusion, there are many ways to save electrical energy. Everyone should play their own part in saving energy. Even as an individual, there are still ways to save energy. Saving electrical energy will help to enhance our quality of life. By lacking of awareness in electrical energy saving, it will affect our community, environment, and eventually it will affect ourselves and our family. With the project also, students are able to build some connections with the locals at the society building, and thus make it easier for future activities to organize some communities program as a team. As a technologist, we have figured out ways to save electrical energy, thus the objective of the project have been achieved successfully.